My pattern stash is seriously getting out of control again. Patterns that I have not even made up are hitting the 30 mark. 30 patterns sat in my stash, gathering dust. I need help. Hi there, I'm Christine the Gemini Stitcher. Welcome to my crazy sewing space. Yes, it is crazy at the moment because I've been buying patterns and fabric at a rate of knots. I've just got really carried away and I need to rein it in. So no fabric and no patterns for the next couple of months, and I need to focus on my stash for patterns and fabrics. So with that in mind, I've pulled out 5 patterns, yes, just 5, from my unused pattern stash that I've had for a little while, and I've matched them to 5 fabrics in my stash, and I'm going to add them into my autumn plans, which will be coming out soon. So I've gone through my pattern stash and pulled out the 5 patterns in there that I've had probably the longest, and some of them have been sat there maybe 2 years, which is terrible, isn't it? Well, it is for me. They don't normally sit there that long. I get patterns and I make them up, but sometimes it doesn't quite happen, and it's usually because I haven't got the fabric to make the pattern and I'm on a fabric ban, so then the pattern sits there and it's a chicken and egg situation, isn't it? But I've pulled 5 out that have been in my stash for the longest time, and I've actually found 5 fabrics from my stash to make them with. So winner, winner. Let's have a look at the 5 patterns first of all, and then I'll match them up with some scrummy, yummy fabrics. So the first pattern is a style art pattern, one that I've not made yet. I bought it, I think, from Amazon in the sale when you got the hard copy pattern in a cellophane envelope. Usually style art are PDFs for me. So I paid out for the actual pattern and it's printed. It's the Gertrude designer dress. Of the Gertrude will be popping up here because you're not really going to see it properly from this, let's be honest. So it cinches in at the waist and then it's got pleat detail down the front of this dress. It's got a raglan sleeve detail, and there it's really interesting. It looks like it's got a slant yoke detail at the front and back. It's got a back concealed zip, and the sleeves can be ruched up or they can be elbow length. So I thought when I bought this, it would define my waist area, absolutely it will, and then the pleat detail will help hide the lumps and bumps around my tum area, and I just thought it looked really, really smart, and it is a really stylish dress. But every time I've looked at it, I've not had a Scooby what fabric to use for it, and I think that was because I was always looking at patterned fabric, and this dress so does not scream patterned fabrics to me. It really screams solid plain colours. Why? By doing it in a solid or a plain colour, the style lines of this beautiful dress will stand out, and I am even tempted to do top stitching on it, just so you can really see the style of the dress. So what fabric am I thinking for the Gertrude? When I said a solid colour, I meant a solid colour. So I've got out my Pound Fabrics lightweight denim, which is sort of a heavier weight chambray if you like, So I think it will be really good for the Gertrude to make for the autumn and into winter with some woolly tights underneath and some boots and a nice little jacket. I can see it looking really smart. So I've got the dark chambray from Pound Fabrics, and I want to use this because, as I've already said, I quite fancy doing some top stitch detail on the dress just to emphasise all the style lines on the seams. So let me know what you think. Will this work as a Gertrude? Should I do top stitching in a contrasting colour, or should I just keep it plain and simple? But that's definitely going in my autumn plans. I'll feel so much better when I've made that pattern up because I do love it, and I haven't got a Scooby why I've never made it. So it is definitely going to be made probably sooner than you think because it's in my head now. Pattern that's gathering dust number 2 is one I've wanted to do for the longest time. It's the Antilly Magic Pants. Curiosity got the better of me when I was watching the Tomcat Stitchery channel, and the two ladies on there both did the Antilly Magic Pants, and they both raved about them. So I bought the pattern and it sat there gathering dust again. Don't know why, just wasn't doing it for me. And I've decided it needs rescuing. So they're meant to be a really comfortable pant. They have a hidden elastic or ribbed stretch panel across the tummy area. They're like pregnancy pants, if you like, but hidden, so you don't know that it's there, which is a Brucey bonus. Nobody wants a big stretchy panel across their middle, do they, that everybody can see. So I'm interested to see. It's meant to be an interesting make. The instructions are meant to be of a chatty nature rather than an instructive nature. I've not really read them for the longest time, so maybe I need to read them a few times. Have a look if there's a sew along out there for these. So yeah, Antilly Magic Pants on my autumn plans. And I think part of the problem with the Antilly Magic Pants was that I didn't know what fabric to use. Do we use a cotton twill? Do we use a chambray? When will I wear them? Blah blah blah. Just not making decisions. And I think because I'm not sure about the trousers and whether they're me, I didn't want to use my precious fabrics and end up throwing them in the corner, as is my want when they don't go right. But I've got some fabric that has been sat in my stash longer than the Antilly pants have, and I think I'm going to use that. And it's this sort of caramel colour, would you call it, and a charcoal check. I got this long time ago when Steph and Sharon and I went and visited Guthrie and Garney. I walked in the shop, so I went, oh, I love that, perfect for the autumn, and then did nothing with it. What the heck was that all about? It's been that many different styles of trouser patterns, this fabric, it is just beyond a joke. So I thought I will bite the bullet and I'll make the Antilly Magic Pants in it, because I'm not madly in love with the fabric anymore. I don't dislike it, I'm just a bit meh about it. So I thought if I make the Antilly Magic Pants and they don't work, I'm not going to cry buckets, but it might actually make me realise I do like this fabric, and I'll wear the trousers in autumn. It's very autumnal colours, so why not give it a try? So they're going to be the Antilly Magic Pants. Pattern number 3 that's been gathering dust is, yeah, I think this one probably might be the one I've had the longest. It's the Isle Jeans from Chalk and Notch. Now, I saw Julie from Julie Sews Her Own Clothes make a pair of these, and they looked absolutely gorgeous. And I really wanted to make the boot cut ones. And then I fell in love with the Hussar jeans from Maison Fauve and forgot I even had the pattern for the Isle jeans. Shock horror. But when I was recently watching the catwalk shows, one of them had floral bootcut denim jeans on their catwalk, and I thought, oh, I need some of that in my life. So I'm loving the idea of the Isle jeans because they've got lots of darts in the back, I believe, and in the front, so you can get a really good fit around your waist and your bottom area. So from what I've heard, they're an easy jean to fit. If you've made the Isle jeans, or indeed any of the patterns that I'm talking about today, let me know, help a girl out. How easy are they? Did you do your true size? Did you size up or down? Just give me a bit of guidance, and then it won't be a nightmare to sew. But I definitely want to try the Isle jeans, and I've got the perfect fabric. I've not had this fabric long, and I think I probably mentioned that I'm making the Isle jeans in it before, but hey, it's an old pattern, and this is my rescuing my old patterns vlog, so it's here again. And it is a floral green denim that I got from Pound a metre not that long ago. It's not even been in my stash for a month, so if this goes in and out within a month, winner winner. So I am going to make the Isle jeans for sure in this fabric as part of my autumn winter collection. Now, somebody did, when they saw this fabric, said it would make an amazing jacket, and yeah, it would, but how many jackets do I need? I've got too many already, and I'm sadly lacking winter jeans. So that's the Isle jeans from Chalk and Notch in this beautiful denim, and it has got a little bit of a stretch to it as well, which will help with my fitting. And I'm looking forward to making these. Now, I said the Isle jeans was my oldest pattern in my unused pattern staff. I think actually this one is, and it's the Edwig blouse from VIKI Sews Patterns. How beautiful is that? Oh, absolutely to die for, that pattern. I bought 2 patterns. I was doing a collab, if you like, with Sew Me Sunshine, and they provided the fabric, and I made a blouse up, but I made the other blouse. I'll let you know what the name was there because I can't remember. So I was actually looking for a blouse that was collarless to go under my Samara jacket that I want to make from Itch to Stitch, because it's got a stand-up collar on it, and I thought the blouse that goes underneath can't have a collar on, it'll just be too bulky. This fits the bill perfectly. It's got beautiful rouleau loop button detail all round the neck. That's going to be a challenge and a half, isn't it? But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And it's got a really gathered section at the front yoke. And I just think it's stunning. Smart but floaty. You can wear it with jeans like the lady has on the image, or you can dress it up. So I definitely want to make the Edwig. Now, what fabric have I got in my stash that I can make the Edwig out of? Here's the fabric I want to make the Edwig in. Yes, it's floral, it's not plain, it's not a solid colour. But look at that, absolutely beautiful colours for the autumn. And it's a viscose fabric that I got from Oh So Crafty down in Kidderminster when we were at the sewing retreat in March. And I think it will make a really good Edwig. The reason I want a blouse that's no collar on, that's lightweight, is because it's going to go under this itch to stitch jacket, and the itch to stitch jacket is being made in that wool fabric. How amazing do they look together? Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. And I love it when I can use older patterns out of my unused pattern stash and not feel like I'm really trying and don't want to make them. I'm excited about this top, this blouse now. And I just want to get it cut out and the jacket cut out and the trousers and get the whole outfit made in the blink of an eye. But that's not going to happen, is it? It's going to take time. But that is definitely on my autumn sewing list and I'm excited about it. And if I could be even more excited about something, it's about pattern number 5, because the cogs were wearing with a fabric I bought recently from the Festival of Quilts. It was a jacket, it was a shirt, it was a dress, it was a pinafore. Oh, I was going round and round in flipping circles. I thought I'd decided, but then I've changed my mind, like you do. Because sorting through my old pattern stash, I found this baby. Now, this is the Moon jacket from MIMOI Patterns. It looks like it's a sheepskin jacket on there, doesn't it? And sheepskin is very in this winter, apparently. So I need some shirling for, that's just a facing, just for the facing. So I won't need a huge piece of it. I could even line the bodice in it. But to get nice shirling is quite expensive. So I might line the actual bodice in and arms, sleeves in a quilted fabric that's a quilted lining. And the reason I need the quilting is because of the fabric I'm going to use that needs a bit of structure to it and a bit of warmth adding to it for winter. You've guessed, it's the eyelash cord that keeps coming out time and time again. But I'm excited about this because I really do think it's going to work really well in this jacket, and that I will wear this jacket loads and loads over the winter, because the blue in the eyelash design will mean I can wear it with blue tones, with denims, and the green will go in with my autumnal colours that I'm picking. Oh, I'm getting so overwhelmed. I just want to get them all made. So I've had a good day today by forcing myself to look through my older patterns that I've not used, making myself think about how I can use them and what fabrics I've got in my stash that I can use them with, and come up with a really good action plan for 5 of them. So that is absolutely brilliant in my book, because the ones that go into my pattern stash and they've only been there a matter of weeks, it's easier because they're fresh in your mind, you've recently bought them. These that are older, you've not done them for a reason, and then you start falling out with them, and then you de-stash them, and then you bought a pattern and wasted that money. Doesn't sit well with me. Very, very rarely do I give patterns away. So I'm chuffed to bits with that one, because my cord eyelash fabric is going to look amazeballs as the moon jacket. So that's it for today. I hope you've had some inspiration and are going to now look through your pattern stash of unused patterns. Just pull 5 of them out that you'll actually think, yeah, I do quite like that. Just pull them out, then go and have a look at your patterns, your fabric stash, and spend a bit of time looking at your fabrics, deciding, enjoy the process, and it will engage you with the patterns that you've been neglecting and get them out of your unused stash and make them into a loved pattern and a loved garment. So I will see you all on Monday for more sewing shenanigans, and I'm going to love you and leave you because I want to get some patterns cut out. Bye!